And this video is sponsored by Crunchyroll. Who am I kidding? Bird Yellow 7, Bird Coffee 9. So hey guys, today we'll be doing something different from the quizzes. I'll be giving my review or reaction on the new anime The Misfit of the Demon King Academy. So I just wanted to know what all the hype was about and why people are screaming that this is on number one and Re:Zero is not. If you check the list, we have The Misfit of the Demon King Academy on number one and Re:Zero is on number four. I don't know if it will change when this video comes out, but as you can see, it's on number one right now. To discuss the plot in short, it is a story where it is said it has been 2000 years since the Demon King has dismissed, and now they are looking for a new Demon King through entrance exam and all that tournament arc, you can say. So it's all that shonen that we have been watching. The plot feels kind of similar to Black Clover, as both of them have magical elements, which is the main source of power, you can say. I mean, we can all agree that all of the shonen anime are somewhat similar to each other, but it is how they make the development in characters and story is what matters. Let's see what is new or anything good about this anime. The MC looks like Yuno from Black Clover, and we can witness two really nice fight scenes within the two episodes. And in those fight scenes, you see how OP the MC is, which reminds me of Yami from Black Clover. I mean, I am not comparing him with Yami. Of course, Yami is the god, and I love him so much. Oh my god, I know I'm making too many Black Clover references, but I kind of feel it is similar to Black Clover. And this also reminds me of Tales of Demons and Gods, which is a Chinese manhwa, by the way. It's got a pretty awesome story as well, but they fucked it up in the animation. Oh my god, don't even look it up. Okay, so let's get back to this. So what was different about the protagonist is that he is OP plus he's a smooth talker with girls. I mean, oh my god, that's a rare combination. I don't know, there may be many characters like that, but this is pretty rare combination. The main character is kind of sassy and cold-hearted. You cannot say cold-hearted, but he has that cold stare. Also, I really love the scenes where the protagonist goes and insults. The burns are like, and he has got these very cheerful parents who are totally opposite to him. That gives a comic relief, and it's really nice watching them have fun and do their own thing. Actually, they remind me a lot of Isaac and Miria from Bakano. If you haven't watched it, oh my god, you should. It's the gold. And I think they haven't introduced the villain yet, because I usually wait for that in any anime. In this anime, I actually really like the protagonist. It's very rare for me because most of the time my favorite characters are all the villains. I liked him maybe because he's so overpowered, and and his voice kind of feels similar to Dio. I mean, listen to this. I mean, yeah, a little bit similar to Dio. I also searched to see if he has the same voice actor, but no, the edit me will add in his photograph. But man, did he do a really amazing job on voice acting. I think I found out this. I have a thing for deep voiced characters, and the protagonist in The Misfit of Demon King Academy is one of them. So again, the anime here is nicely paced, and what's interesting is that it keeps you wanting for more. Cute girls, know about the characters, and you want to know what happens next. You are wasting your life anyway, so might as well watch some anime. Oh my god, I did not think that would rhyme. Well, I wouldn't say this is a must watch, but if you are bored, maybe you can give it a try. Actually, even I tend to watch something which has a deep story and something that is psychological related, mystery and whatnot. And if you want to watch just for entertainment, maybe you can pick up this one. But who knows, maybe this anime gets better. Cute girls. I may do a review after season 1 finishes as well. I mean, don't expect too much from this anime. You might see many similarities in this anime and the other fantasy themed anime. If you are still not convinced in watching this anime, there are two cute girls and a hot mom. But after all this, I don't know if it should be placed on first or not. I mean, I'm not going to argue on that. Oh my god. The comment section is so lit. You should check it out. I mean, people just come in and trash. I hate this kind of behavior, you know. Like, okay, if you like ReZero that much, I understand. But why should you go and bash someone for watching other anime? Says this and then goes to bash people who do not watch Naruto anyway. I understand some people don't like good anime, but July is definitely going good for us otakus after all that bull we have been through in this 2020. We have like good anime coming up. We have new seasons and new anime coming up, which is bringing us some light to our deranged life. From the 2 episodes, I can feel that it is pretty interesting and if they make a good character development, cute girls. Also, I finally managed to make my anime list. If you want to check it out, you can check out. It is Okasan Talks. I think that's it. I don't know what else to say. Oh my god, I'm so bad at react. I don't know what I'm doing. Please subscribe. So that's it for this video. If you want me to review some other anime or reaction on anything else, do let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your otaku friends.
Arrivederci.